Hello. But freedom doesn't come free. No! Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the HellDivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force. See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a HellDiver.
Man, I can't believe we're actually gonna become HellDivers.
Approaching LZ. Next recruit, prepare to dismount.
Liberating the galaxy, stomping bugs. Every kid's dream. Good luck out there. I'll see you on the front lines.
You're on your own from here, recruit. Use your map to find your way to the training facility.
Welcome to HellDiver training. Your instructor is waiting for you up ahead. Please proceed.
I'm General Brash, Super Earth's oldest and most grizzled war hero, and I'm not easy to impress. HellDiver training is the toughest test in the galaxy, but I can tell that doesn't scare you. Impressive. Now, enough jib-jab. The upcoming obstacles will take everything your exceptional physique can muster. This is it, the real deal. Get to it, soldier. In all my years, I've never witnessed such acrobatic perfection. I think you're ready for our highly realistic battlefield simulator. That's right, the real deal. Impeccable. Like I always say, the best simulation is a real simulation. Now, activate the battlefield injury simulator. Grit your teeth, soldier. Grab that stim and patch yourself up. Not today! There, good as new. Now, look sharp. about to encounter democracy's sworn enemy, recruit. There it is. The Terminid, the scourge of liberty. Arm yourself and show that bug the true meaning of freedom.
Mag's empty.
Dead-eye precision. Now, use a grenade to close up that bug hole. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming.
Fire in the hole.
What a catapult of an arm! On to the next section. Look up in the sky, recruit. That there is a super destroyer. And its all-powerful stratagems are yours to command. Use a stratagem now to take care of those bugs. Just make sure you take a few steps back. Good work. Next lesson. HellDivers fight in squads. Meet your new squad mate. What a fine soldier. Your brother in arms. A battle-forged bond that could never be replaced. Until now. Here's your real lesson, soldier. Squad mates can and will perish tragically all the time. Now, use the reinforcement stratagem to have another HellDiver take their place. It takes uncommon resolve to move past the death of your ally with so little pause. Load yourself up, recruit. This is the real deal. It's just you, the gun in your hands, and 2,000 megatons of explosives in close orbit. That's it! Piece of advice. Moving around makes it hard to aim. For A-list accuracy, stay still while you shoot. Those unthinking bugs never stood a chance against a genius tactical mind like yourself. You are literally invincible. Hold up, recruit. It's finally time to call in the big guns. Use the support weapon stratagem to get yourself a real weapon. That's the stuff. stratagem to get yourself some more ammo. Soldier, because playtime's over. You've reached your final test. This is the real deal. Get to it. This area is in dire need of liberation from the Terminid Scourge. Activate that terminal. I've never seen such flawless terminal activation. Now, somewhere around here is the flag of Super Earth. Find it and plant it where all... That's the flag of Super Earth, recruit. Plant it in the designated area. Make sure you show it the proper respect.
Mag's empty! Have a taste of democracy!
Glorious work, recruit! Already you've advanced the cause of democracy farther than any soldier I've ever seen. You've proved your worth. You're ready to don your cape. Step up to the platform, recruit. You've earned it. Now there's a HellDiver. You remind me of a younger me. Fearless and vulnerable and 7 feet tall. You're finally ready for the realest deal of them all. The Galactic War. Liberty, democracy, justice. They're in your hands now. 𝒊𝒔𝒆𝒔, over and out.
Congratulations on completing training, HellDiver. You're in charge of this vessel now. The Democracy officer awaits you on the bridge.
Welcome to... Here you may assess the current state of the galactic war. The conflict rages across many sectors. It is up to you where to lend your aid. Our forces fight to free this planet from the mechanical grip of the automatons. A litany of elite, a shrewd choice. Each operation consists of several...
Initiating FTL jump to the Ember system. Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Hellpod launch initiated.
when ready.
Freedom wins again. Welcome aboard, HellDiver. The Galactic Ward needs you.
HellDiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission. This planet calls out to be freed from the robots that enslave it. Choose where you will shatter its shackles.
Initiating FTL jump to the 𝑽𝒊𝒅 system. Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked. Hell pods primed. Launch initiated.
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of the HellDivers.
HellDiver lost. Sending replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Democracy has landed. empty! Reload! Let's reload! One Alpha, 1 Bravo, 2 Alpha. One Alpha, 1 Bravo, 2 Alpha. One Alpha, 1 Bravo, 2 Alpha. 1 Alpha, 1 Bravo, 2 Alpha.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying HellDiver to combat zone.
Inbound! Requesting TAC-PAC! Calling down a support weapon!
Bot outpost destroyed.
We've got equipment! I'm on it! I'm on it! We've got equipment! I'm on it! New mag! I'm on it! Engaging terminal.
You have accomplished Liberty's will. Extract at your discretion.
This is for you.
Outpost destroyed.
Reloading! Mag's empty!
You may proceed
New
to
mag!
extraction when ready. Tactical asset near your location.
New mag! Package acquired. Dropping package. Package. Dropping package. Package acquired. Dropping package. New mag! Package acquired. Dropping package. Package acquired. Dropping package. Package acquired. Dropping package. Package acquired. Dropping package. I got the terminal.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining. Extraction is available.
Dropship. Supplies. Collecting orbital.
Extraction when ready. The automaton outpost scrapped.
Liberty!
Outpost destroyed.
Dropjet activity! Get some!
No mag!
Calling down a walker. Reloading!
Another sample collected for democracy.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Backpack inbound. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting backpack. Reloading.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 1 minute. ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1, landing in progress. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Victory was never in doubt.
Fewer bombs?
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Can't talk today, Bam, or kid's sleeping?
No, I can talk.
You finally got the game after so long.
I know I got it about a week ago, but I've not got around to playing it, and I was fucking done Division, got a bit bored, so I thought, fuck it, I'll give it a try.
I was genuinely surprised. I'm like, is that Bam on HellDivers? No way. I have to see this for myself. This can't be the Bam I know.
I know, right?
And I told my brother, like, brother, Bam's on HellDivers. Like, wait, Bam's on HellDivers. How many lives does he have left? Like, oh, he's really down lives. But no, how are you enjoying it so far?
Well, I don't know.
Don't really have...
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing quite yet. I'm just fucking pressing buttons and hoping for the best.
Yeah, I could basically run you down the basics real quickly. So, yeah, as you can expect, we'll start with the big thing right here. This is basically the battle board.
The siege
this
of unmanaged democracy.
This is sort of actively always
Let us rally
so
toward
whenever
defense.
you actually see people, you can actually see people where they're playing at and see who's on what planet.
The enemy is attempting to seize one of our planets.
Okay.
We must
And you
bring
have
the
the two,
defense.
and you have a couple of things that's ranging from 1 to 10. The higher the difficulty, the greater the rewards. Right now, there are only 2 fronts. The reds are the robots, or the automatons that they're called, the mech bots. On the right are the terminids, insects. You can tell a sector that we can attack if it's if it's a darker shade, like right now that's right now that's a little too dark, so we can't go invade there. Sending on the bug site where that little cloud fog is, we can't go there.
Okay.
But below it, yeah, we can head to the bug site or the automatons. So basically,
do I have to give you lead and then you can pick it, or can you pick it anywhere?
You can pick it anywhere, Bam. You don't have to give me lead.
Yeah,
the only difference is
I don't know what to press up.
You can pick any front. You can pick the automaton or the bug front. The choice is yours. The only difference is that it does for me is just that since I already have all the difficulties unlocked, I can go to whatever difficulty I want.
Okay.
For you, the way how the difficulty works, you have to gradually actually do one difficulty going up. So to unlock 4, you'll have to do a level 3 mission. To unlock level 5, go up, and so forth. So you can pick whatever front, the bug or the automaton. It's your choice. There are certain weapons that do better with certain enemy types, like for the bots, for example, more energy-based weapons, while the bug that's fire. So you do learn to customize what loads you want to have. So you'll just pick whatever front you want. On the right-hand side, you'll see what is called a major order. Basically, that's something that happens every once in a week that we'll get a major order that we'll have to do. Right now, it's telling us that we have to go to the bot front to take one of the sectors, or to liberate a planet.
Okay.
So right now we're on the bot side. We have to take the planet Galvan, or the Cluster planet, which I think we were on Galvan not too long ago. So if you click X right now on the board, it will zoom into the planets. You can see class on top.
Yeah.
And if you below, you can probably find Galvan, or Galvaner. Each planet has its own sort of weather condition towards it too. So if you were to click R2, you can see the weather effect of that planet, or what sort of events that would happen. Like that last planet we're on had falling volcanic rocks. This one will just have rainstorms, so make it hard to see. Yeah, so this one would have fog, a little bit of rain, but we're gonna have falling volcanic activity, so rocks are gonna be falling out of the sky.
Okay.
So you'll just click X, and you'll click on a planet.
The automatons seek to convert
get
this
3
world
mission
into
types.
another factory of tyranny.
Now, you don't
must
have to do
stop
every
them.
mission in that area. You can just pick whatever mission.
Okay.
That basically means that's a player. Like, if you see a little icon symbol next to it, that's a player, basically. That means you can join with other players at any given time for whatever mission. I would be cautious because you don't physically know what difficulty that some players on. So I would say unlock a little bit of stuff for now before you're going on to some planets. Or
Okay.
joining up with players, because
The enemy has launched a
you're
surprise
going to
attack
start
on one of
dying
our
left and
planets.
right. So
It needs
I
our
would.
aid.
You can still go back to the planet, but I'm not finished.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay, so
automatons
you
think
see where
this
that
planet
little
is theirs.
move to your right? You
Show
see that
them
little symbol?
otherwise.
That's basically your own personal missions that you can find. Right now,
Okay.
this says 2 missions. One which is basically sabotaging base, which is Blitz. Blitz missions are about 15 minutes long. Then you have an airport mission where we have to destroy some airplane fields, some air yards, so destroy their air defenses. And you can do that if you search around the globe. You can find like 2 other missions similar to this, and you'll find like they all have different objectives. So you'll see there's one on the bottom right over there. So like if you don't like the mission, you can go to another mission, because there are some of these missions that are quite brutal.
Okay.
From the start, or some that are very long. Because almost each mission could be about 40 to 50 minutes long, depending on the mission variety and what exactly you're doing. So you'll just pick any one of the missions, and yeah.
Did we try one then? Shall I just click on this one?
Yeah, just click on it.
Operation accomplished. Your valor is beyond question.
Pick the one with the plane first. That one's basically air capabilities. We'll get to destroy that real quickly. And like I said, that's a blitz mission. Basically, we'll have one objective, we have to do it in under 15 minutes.
Okay. What should I do then? Back out and go to a different one?
No, you can click on it.
Mission coordinates locked.
So now we'll just actually go to the pod. Before we jump into the pod,
Orbital
let me at least show you around the rest of the ship.
Okay.
Okay, so this will be pretty much your inventory. So this is where you can customize your armor and equip what guns or grenades you want. I will say the helmets really don't do anything. The armors, on the other hand, do give you some personal things. Like the armor I'm wearing gives me a 50-50 chance where I would take a lethal hit, I don't die from it.
Okay.
And like I said, there are some personal guns you can get. Like I know the gun I have has light armor penetration, making it easier to kill the automaton-like enemies, or the robots in particular. For this mission, compared to where the bugs, I use fire-based weapons. Now this is where you're gonna kind of put your fuel in. This is basically your ship management. If you go to stratagems, this is basically where you can get most of your equipment from.
Okay.
The first one are the Patriotic Mission Center. Basically, these would be like special weapons you can collect. This can range from machine guns from rocket launchers, flamethrowers, anti-tank weapons, to even like heavy-duty weapons like railguns and spear missiles, which can devastate armor. The second is the orbital cannon drop, or orbital cannons. You generally have a couple ones. You have barrage strikes, and you have a couple barrage strikes, or just gun strikes in general. Like the one my brother was using which you actually walked into, was the orbital laser. Basically, that traces enemies, that follows enemies and starts killing them in a single row. Then you have your strafe runs. Basically, the only thing with orbital barrages is that they usually have a cooldown use. So, like once you use them all up, they'll automatically be done with. You can't get them again after a bit of time. They'll be all done. So, like once you use them all up, they're all done. Unless it says like uses. So you can see like call-in time, use, cooldown time. If you see it there on the bottom left for stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some have unlimited, some have like limited. below it you have the hangar. Basically, these are strafe runs. Basically, this can either give you some equipment like jetpacks or rovers. Others will just give you a version of a bomb. This can range from regular small bombs to the big 500k bomb. So some bombs are really good. As I said, there's nothing really distinguished about the bombs. They're all really good. Let's see. Then you get to the bridge. Now the bridge gives you a little bit more on support items. This can be like some EMP strikes, gas strikes, or smoke coverage. It can also give you stuff like shield ray generators or Tesla defense towers. Engineering bay is more of your heavy duty equipment. Basically, this can hit more of heavy armor stuff like grenade launchers, laser cannons, quasar cannons, which can pretty much use to take down heavy mechs or heavy bugs whenever you see them on the map. And robotics workshop is pretty much your turrets area. Basically, if you're looking for a particular turret or a mech walker, you can go look for those there. Now, if you click R1, you'll see ship model. You see that, Bam?
Yeah.
Those ship models are basically your upgrade for your ships. The game will ask you to go and collect some samples. You get 3 varieties. You get the common, which are green, the rare, which are orange, and the super rare, which are pink. Now, collecting these samples, you can use to upgrade your ships, and if you look at the effects for each of the parts of the ship they can give you little small buffs depending on to your gear, depending on what upgrades you get. Like, for example, like the first one, donation access license. Basically it will allow all your guns to come with it will allow all your support weapons to come with the maximum number of ammo cartridges they were able to carry from the start. Or give you it will give you small little buffs to your equipment. So you would have to get samples to upgrade these.
Okay.
Depending on some difficulties, only some samples will occur. So at difficulties 1 to 3, you'll typically get the green. 4 to 5, you'll start getting orange. 6 and above, you'll start getting pink.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, and you'll see your ship upgrade, so you can tell what upgrades you have to ship the more once you start putting in, because the ship will start changing. So the more upgrades you do, the more the ship will change for you. Like for me right now, I do have all the equipment except for the latest stuff that just came out recently. So if you have anything you particularly want to look at or you want to give a try, like any of the weapons, I can quickly show you if you're a little curious about it. And when you're ready to step into a hell pod.
Okay.
Yeah, the game will automatically start if you're the one who steps in first. So pull the rest of us in real quickly.
This has got a Destiny feel about it as well.
Yeah. And you can just pick whenever you land. So the red stuff, you could probably take a guess that's where most of the enemies are going to be at.
Yeah.
Blue are side objectives. Orange is the main objective, and white is our extraction.
Okay.
So you can just move around your cursor and pick wherever you want us to land at.
Go on then, pick it. What do you think?
Only you can pick. So, like, the rest of us, we can give you suggestions where we want to land to give us a better option.
Okay.
Like, yeah. So, like, once you pick it, like, once you click on it, it brings us to the menu. You can like right where you see above mission stratagems, basically that's something the game will automatically give us. This will be the four main things you'll see would be additional lives and SOS beacon. Basically, if you feel like you're getting a little overwhelmed, you can call for people to join you at any given time. Ammo resupply, and the last one, which is the hell bomb, which is basically a bigger explosion. You can also kind of click square to check your equipment just to make sure which equipment you're running, so you know what you're bringing.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And friendly fire I've got to be aware of, haven't I?
Yes, friendly fire is very active in this game. Like, there is no way to turn off. Friendly fire is the main thing. You will be shot, you will be blown up.
Okay,
everything will happen to you.
Don't ready up yet, Rio. Just give me a minute. Go sort my boy out.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Whew. Oh.
Yeah, start it when you're ready, man.
Uh-huh.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of the HellDivers.
I say we need to call an equipment call it now before we start moving. This is usually like the safest minute to call stuff sometimes. Here's an energy bubble shield for you, Bam, so you can at least take a couple more hits without getting hurt. If you do take damage, it does need to sometimes recharge a little bit. If it takes too much damage.
Okay.
There's something here.
We got some slips here. Yeah, the OCL life basically means a beacon that usually there could be something in there. It could be a medal, some slips, or some little actual in-game currency. It could be in-game currency, some points, or medal, or some what is it? Resources could be in there, depending on whatever it is. It's usually random.
Come on, I'll come. Not today!
Outpost destroyed.
Okay. Alright, here's a sample.
Sample collected!
Let's keep moving left.
I found something.
Oh, a bunker. This is probably another area where you can get some resources. You'll have to blow up a grenade or some sort of explosive. I would recommend getting back, Bam. There's also a neat place where you can resupply, so because you find everything here. Any grenades, ammo, anything like that at all, you can refill.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Here's some more sample.
Sample collected.
It's a group thing, isn't it? So even if you pick them up, I get them as well, don't I?
Yeah, it's a group thing.
Yeah.
And trust me, that's the one thing a lot of rookies tend to make. Is that they always think that, okay, it's just basically only one person's getting it. No. Everyone gets it. It's just basically whoever's carrying it, if they die, someone has to go and retrieve it. to really blow up these filters, really get into the air duct right on top.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Calling the hell bomb.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Ow! These are basically health bombs. You actually will find some of these around the map. They're basically super bombs. So yeah, once you hear one go active, start running, they will go off with a bigger bang. Yeah, that large hum gives it away that it's about to go off.
Freedom marches onward, thanks to you. You may proceed to extraction.
I say you can find some of these out in the wild. And both you and the bots, you and the enemies can trigger them.
Bot outpost spotted. Calling in an eagle.
Go fire for a K-bomb in there.
Destroy all way of life.
What I can tell you about the bots that you can already say, all of them are they're electronically enhanced, so most of their enemies you'll see aren't wielding some sort of gun or melee weapon. This ranges from the basic ones that are either dual wielding both the exact same weapons, or both sword and gun, or both just two swords. Some of them do start getting jetpacks, where if you shoot them in the jetpack, they will blow off.
Fills my sample container.
Before I continue with that, this is basically like a little data download. You can always find a couple samples around here. The premise of this is that whoever starts it has to wait around here and basically wait for the timer to go down. Which you can see on the top right screen, it says, I'm basically waiting, I'm starting the day, I have to wait for the upload.
Okay.
Yeah. For other bots, I'm sure if you've seen the bigger mech bots, you've seen the version where it's basically a big bulk. The chainsaw wielding one. The best way to kill both of them is you aim for the head, or for at least the chainsaw ones, you can also aim for the chest, right in the middle to break them in half. I said chainsaw one. You can either aim for the head or aim for the chest.
Calling in reinforcements.
I'll get you back.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Ready to liberate.
And you're able to pick up your equipment right off the bat.
Mag.
Let's see. Have you seen the walkers already? There's a couple versions of the walkers. They look like little ATSTs from Star Wars. That's what people like to call them. The only way to real kill those, unless you have something that has armor piercing or anything explosive, the best way is to throw a grenade at them, or at least try to flank them from the side.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Like I said, in ATST, it's it. You want the flanker from behind that goes down, or not throw a grenade at it.
Last reload.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
That's the best way to kill those things.
Reloading. Last reload.
No, beacon down.
There's something here.
Extraction is available.
New mag. Dropships.
Spot outpost. Spotted. Requesting air support.
Bomb over there.
Reloading. Burrito! Got a sample. New mag.
Keep going down. Anything else we can find?
Taste of democracy.
Tactical asset near your location.
Oh, radar station. Perfect.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
So yeah, this is the radar station. Basically, once you bring this up online, it will show all the hidden objectives in the area, and will show all the hidden like little loot caches in the area as well.
New mag.
Going supply beacon.
Let's wait for the tower to go up, and we should be able to rotate it here. You need a resupply the ammo pack. And just grab it and turn it to the right.
I'm on it.
Yeah, hold it down and turn. Alright, keep turning. Turning. You're good. Let go. And I should be able to turn it on.
Mission map updated.
Alright, we're good. Now you can check your map. It's revealing all the little loot locations, even the places we've been to. So every diamond means that's basically a possible loot clearance. It could be either a supply area, or it could be a bunker. We generally don't know until we check them out.
Nomad, dropship!
Now, typically this is where most people will have a choice. We've already cleared all the objectives. It's basically all the little other stuff out there. Like I said, all those diamonds aren't necessary. Basically, those are like little opportunities to see if we can find more samples or find metals or stuff like that. So those do take some time to explore, but right now, if you want, we can actually hit for extraction. Like, as soon as you complete the main objective, you can automatically leave. You don't have to do anything else. It's just basically at that point your choice. You want to take down other bases or do other side missions or go and loot around. Every diamond's basically a loot possibility.
No, we'll extract, because I've got to get off for a little bit and then we can get back on later.
Alright, let's go to the extract. Yeah, you can always tell where the extract is because of the blue circle, the blue little line. You'll see that drop out of the sky at certain once the main objective is done. That will tell you where to go. I will say the more you do around, like for example blowing up bases, it does limit the amount of waves that are gonna come at you. Oh, falling meteor rods, perfect. I did drop the grenade launcher if you want to try it out. It's hanging on the little wall thing.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
We have to climb, we can go get it. Dude, this whole blind blood and shoot. Click on the touchpad, you can see how many samples are in the map. On the top right, you can see how many samples are in the actual game, how much currency everyone's collected, and how much XP you're getting for the mission.
So, oh yeah, so there is 19 on the map. Is that what it means? And we've collected 9.
There's 19 green samples on the map. We didn't collect them all, but we at least got the majority of them.
For prosperity!
me see if any of them are hovering around extraction, because sometimes samples can be around the extraction point. No, one thing.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
I will say don't get too close to the ship. You can die from the ship actually landing on top of you. I've had many people happen to that before. I myself have died from that. But yeah, once someone enters in, the ship automatically starts to count down.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Died early from a fucking flame storm or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, the gun, like I said, the game doesn't really care about where it shoots. This is sort of like the turret system of the game. Like, you'll learn that some of the turrets will automatically shoot in the direction of an enemy, or some heavy weapons that usually are not controlled by the person, by us, will aim for a certain direction, so you may get hit by friendly fire. Like I said, friendly fire is very real in this game, so you will die. Possibly a lot to both turrets and incoming barrage strikes that basically are in your areas we have no control over.
Triumphant
A
return.
little screen here, you can see who got the most samples, who's shot the most of the same, who's done the most friendly fire damage, samples,
Welcome aboard,
subtract
HellDiver.
deaths.
The super destroyer is yours.
Yeah, so you once you get samples, you can see if you can get a ship upgrade or ship model upgrade if you have enough samples for it. You can't, once you're done looking there, you can click square real quickly. You'll see the Warbound, or basically all of those seasons that came out have come and gone. Not counting the main one, which is the HellDivers monetization, there are 7 war bonds. Now, you actually really don't have to pay money for these, because that little blue stuff that you can get for, or super credits, you can actually find them on the map. Remember how I mentioned those little diamond symbols? Or those little possible loot areas? You can find super credits there. Or you can get them from the pass itself. So you really don't have to spend a nickel on this game.
Are they just cosmetic, or do they help in-game?
Well, most, like I said, when you're doing the war bonds, it's more than just cosmetic. Like I said, you do get, if you click on one of the war bonds, like HellDivers monetization, for example, it will show you what you can unlock. For example, you can get some of the weapons from in there, you can get some of the armors. Like I said, some of the armors do carry benefits. If you were to click triangle over one of the armors, it will show you what benefit it does. Like I said, the armor I'm wearing basically gives me a little bit more protection damage. You can unlock some of the guns in there too, so you'll find some of the weapons that are really good depending on certain enemies. So you'll find some, like I said, some of those armor-piercing weapons that do work well against the bots. You'll find a couple of emotes. And the last thing you'll find, which are called boosters. Basically, what boosters are, basically these are kind of like field upgrades that apply to your whole team. Like, some boosters will give you, like, hey, everyone at the start of the game gets ammo at their max currency, or we avoid detection a little bit more better. Everyone can avoid getting hit from a critical damage, because some enemies can hit you pretty hard if they get a good crit off you from, like, hitting you in the head. So it is worth doing the battle pass.
So do I have to? Is it like Fortnite? I've got to unlock the first page before I can go on to the second page.
No, you can start whatever warbond you want.
Because
basically your choice.
I went down to the next one and it said it was locked.
Well, each of them are going to be 1,000 right now. But the amount of medals, that's where it kind of costs, because each Warbone kind of has, like, how long it would take. Like, all of them usually have, like, a 3 around them. The only one that has a lot is the HellDivers mobilization, because that was kind of the starting one when the game first launched. So
I get it, yeah, okay.
I'm not sure you want to start with that one, because like I said, that one does have some pretty good armors. I think at page... I think page 5 gives you the armor, almost like an exact copy of my armor, basically where if you take a hit, like take a lethal hit, you have a 50-50 chance of not it being a life-threatening hit, so you can, if you get hit by like a bomb or a grenade, you can actually survive that more often than not. I generally start with that one, and if you want whichever one packs your interest, or you want to ask about, you can look at. I know, besides that, let's see, the one that's currently out right now is Chemical Agents. You really don't have to worry about that one yet, because I haven't really played around with that stuff yet. I have really no say on that one. The rest are all different, it just depends what you want exactly. So you just pick one and start just going through it. And generally you don't have to continue as much as you want. Once you unlock what you think you like, you can go on to the next Warbound and do over and over. And like I said, you really don't have to spend money here. The only thing you have to do is that you do have to scavenge a little bit more, because to find those little blue crits, you do have to look at those little scavenge points that are marked with a diamond symbol on the map, or you have to look around the map to find them. So sometimes they could be in those little crates in the ground, other times they can be in bunkers, other times you'll find them in those little beacon things. It just depends where you look. But you can get generally a lot of them pretty often. Like, I've never spent a single dime on this game. I've managed to unlock all the war passes because by just looking around.
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to difficulty to find them, lower difficulties have a better chance of finding them, because they spawn more often. On the higher difficulties, they spawn a lower chance because the game will fill more samples. Because the more you get on, the more higher difficulties you get on, the more samples are going to occur. So right now, it will have like, early in the beginning it gave you only like 12, now it gave you like 19. On level 4, it'll probably give you like around 20 green and 12 the orange. And it'll just gradually keep going up until like it hits like 40-40 on both categories. Or 50-40. So yeah. That's it. Really
it's okay. I should probably spend like a full day on it or something, and I might get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It gets real interesting when you get a couple more people on it, and you spend a whole day on it, because you can actually explore a little bit more about certain enemies. Because the game does get fun on higher. The game does get a little bit more fun on higher difficulties or more people. It's on the higher difficulty. Yes, things get a little harder, but more things get random. Because this game has pretty much I forget what it's called, what ragdoll physics it has, but similar to, what's it called? I think Gmod. You can basically get hit by something, you could be sent flying pretty hard. The only thing is, I would just be cautious. Because I said, the higher difficulties you go, you're going to encounter more and more versions of certain enemies. Like enemies you haven't seen yet. Like the Mecha Bot, the automatons, like I said, they do have some armor vehicles in their inventory. They do have tanks, while the bugs just get bigger and bigger.
Also, if you join something that belongs to somebody else, can they kill you?
Yeah, they can. You can kill each other. This game has no.
It's not just your own teammates. It's like random people can do it as well.
Random people can do it as well. You can kick people. If you're the lobby host, you can kick people if they're killing you too much or griefing. But generally, I would say most of the community is very kind of apologetic. I'd say especially when it comes to new people. Like, they don't usually try to kill new people off. They do try to help them as much as they can. Most of the time, they'll try to drag them to higher level missions, like a 7 or 8. But usually that kind of hurts them a little bit more because you're going to those impossible missions with basically nothing. And you're going to be relying on equipment from us. Which I try to at least bring every now and then. So yeah, you will get people who will... You will sometimes get those people who are going to be assholes and will kill you just for no reason, but you can't give them the power to... But the game does allow you to kick them.
Okay.
Since you'll be the main host.
I'll try it later. I'll jump back on later. I've got a couple of things to do this morning, but then I'll try and give it a go later and see if it's any good.
Alright, like I said, most people who can join you as of right now are basically your friends.
Okay.
Which we can see on the map as green. That SOS beacon I mentioned, like I said, once you throw that, that'll allow people to actually join you. Any random person to join up you. Depending if they're on PC or they're on PlayStation, they can join you. Yeah. Alright, I'll let you go, Bam.
Yes, nice one, Rio. I'm just reading shit and just trying to get my head around, you know what I mean? A few things, that's all. Yeah, I'll jump back on later. I'll try and give it a good couple of hours and try and, you know what I mean, work out what I'm doing and what I can do and can't do, and yeah.
I say if you don't jump on, I'm pretty sure Dark's gonna drag you in here.
Yeah.
He's gonna call me up to drag you, so both of us can drag you around.
Yeah, I got it the other day really cheap, or I saw it for sale really cheap, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll give it a try. Like, so, you know what I mean? There's no biggie if I don't get into it that much, but I'm willing to give it a try. I've paid for it now, so we'll see how it goes and see if I can get some video content from it as well. And
yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'll catch you later, man.
Alright, see you later, bro.